Hello everyone, this is Jim and Bill. We just thought we'd give you an idea of what it's like around where we're living. We're just now leaving a place called Hyper U or Hyper U. It's like a big super Walmart or something. They have free Wi-Fi there, that's why we were there. So we thought we would just show you our drive home. It takes us through St. Maximin, our town, then out to our gite, which is out on a vineyard, so you'll get to see some of the countryside as well as our town and what traffic is like.
And I hope none of you get car sick here with this. Okay, here's what we are approaching, one of what so far we've seen is one of only 2 traffic lights in town. The rest are the roundabouts where you really go fast, as you'll see. So as you look ahead up on the hill, that's one of the small hills, and it's one of the few housing that is on the hills. As you'll see, most of them they haven't encroached up the sides of the mountains and stuff. I don't know how much of that restriction may be due to French law, which does. And you see, there you go.
That was interesting.
Yes, you just
Okay.
go wherever you want to, and there you are. Now we're heading into the centre-ville.
Centre-ville, the center of the town.
Yes. And we just passed one of the great pastry shops, the best one we found so far, on the left, which I should have shown you. But the liter price on the right coming up is, yes, to the right there. Pharmacy that has the most expensive omega-3 in the world, we found out. Now we're coming into the center of town, and it has all these very, very old streets, little narrow streets, which you'll see, and together with the old buildings. And
pedestrians get total right-of-way here. They just walk in. You're supposed to stop for them. For example, that guy that just walked in front of a big old truck, and that's the way you do it here. You just have to watch out for them. Looks like the local high school just let out. I don't know if you can see, Bill, but right through the center, through the middle of that street at the end is the Basilica of Mary Magdalene, where they have some of her relics and
as
very
body pieces.
or supposedly there's questions about it, but has a very significant organ there, one of the few organs that survived the French Revolution.
Not Mary Magdalene's.
No, not her organs, but
pipe organ.
Okay.
Little bitty streets. This is downtown, the main part. Going left, heading east for a little bit.
There's the other light.
Here is another light. Yes, the other light.
So I guess there's 3 lights, or there's kind of a light around the corner.
Oh, there's lights down here. I lied. Well, the 2 that are in town. There's some lights coming up. I think 1 more. Now we're kind of getting away from the downtown central area. There's a neat little tiny butcher shop we just passed on the left. Okay, Tom, here's these roundabouts. Pay attention if you're going to be driving. This one, not too long. In and out. So now we're getting into some of the residential areas, the outskirts of town.
show up in the camera because it's cloudy up ahead, but there's some of the mountains up ahead of us.
Yeah, you can't see. They're hard to see with the naked eye. It's been very cloudy today, low clouds, and this morning when we woke up, we couldn't see any of the mountains at all, totally hidden in fog. Which is odd because you think that the fog would be a low level and the tops of the mountains would be above the fog, but it was a very thick layer of fog. Kind of like how I felt. So olive trees, lots of olive trees around here. Not just trees, but they're planted and harvested.
Okay, we're leaving St. Maximin. That's as long as it takes to get through it.
Stopping, just go, go, go. And it's 1170 kilometers an hour. It's about 50s, low 50s, high 40s. We're driving a little Ford Fiesta that actually is a pretty nice car. It's got a pretty good ride to it. So I don't know if you
can see the mountains now.
Yeah, this. Yeah. It looks like it's hard to distinguish in this film. But we were quite surprised how high the mountains are. We didn't remember that. And how narrow the streets are, the roads. So this road here is a pretty decent wide road, as you'll see. And besides, I did not want to get anybody really wiped out dizzy-wise here, but there's vineyards on both sides.
Just finished the wine harvest, the grape harvest. And our host reports that they had an excellent year, both quality and quantity. So those of you who like wine, you might remember that 2011 is probably going to be a good year for wines from southern France.
Our landlady, their primary grape is the Syrah. There's vineyard, 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 going by really fast, and more vineyard. As we look here, more vineyard. So I don't know if you can start seeing how the mountains. This is all vineyard off to the right. Vineyard up ahead to the left. More vineyards, more vineyards. We wound up getting in the grocery some Muscat grapes that again were just harvested, and there's golden, super sweet, kind of a rose taste to them. They were just phenomenal. But they went quickly. Can't find any more.
Road's going to get narrower.
Here we go down Teeny Road.
Our temporary place is coming into view. The big house in the back that has been in the house, been in their family for generations. It's hundreds of years old, though, that big house. And then the small one in front of it is our little gite.
So this is a working farm in every sense of the word, and as you can see, they farm the fields right up to the house. Nothing is wasted here. They do not waste anything.
Gite de France.
Gite de France. Do we keep this rolling, Jim?
Sure.
Okay. So Jim is going to open the gate. Usually that's my job. I navigate
this is where we stay until we can find our own place. And we're home.
We're home. And how do you shut this off?